Hello, Zane Gang, Dead Spikes here. Today I'm going to be making a video talking about how to farm SMGs in Borderlands 3 on Mayhem 10. SMGs are very important, especially for Zane builds. They're really good for other builds too, but Zane specializes in SMGs. I feel he's very strong with them, so this video will be talking about how to farm them. The SMGs you should be looking for are Nighthawkins, Cutsmans, Hyper Focuses, and that pretty much matches it for world drops in my opinion. I'll just be showcasing how I farm them, a quick method to be farming them, the loadout I'm using and build, and so on. Please make sure you're subscribed to the video for some more content like this. Join the community Discord in the pinned comment down below, and let's get into it. Hey guys, something I want to note here real quick, a new function I added, kind of refilling the candy store kind of deal. Now that I can send loot to all consoles, I've set up something on my stream. There's these things called channel points on Twitch streamers. I don't know if you ever heard of them, but basically you accumulate these while you watch them. They're free points, you just accumulate while you're watching the person. They're pretty great. You can buy little neat things with them, but I set up this new function right here called buy any gun off of Dead Spikes. If you buy this, he will send you any gear of your choice that he has, and yes, he can send to every console. Exactly as it says. If you're watching my stream and you like anything that I'm running on stream, I can send that to you if you save up these 5,000 points and send it to me. They're completely free. There's no way to buy points. These are completely free. As long as you're hanging out in my stream, you can buy loot off me that I will send to you. Now let's get into the video. Alright, I don't know if you guys watched my video from the other day, but if you did, I talked about how certain weapon types are dropping in certain places on Pandora because of the universe event that's happening right now. This video might not be reliable in the future if you are watching it about a month after it was released. But on Pandora, you're going to want to go to Conrad's Hold. In Conrad's Hold, it is dropping a lot of SMGs right now, which is very good. Just the normal enemies are. You're going to want to be on Mayhem 10. Let's go over the loadout, the skill tree, and the Mayhem modifiers I will be using. So the loadout I like to use is I'm using a fire lob. As you can see, I got a crappy anointment. It doesn't matter the anointment. Just try to get your hands on a nice fire lob at Mayhem 10. I got a redistributor. It doesn't exactly matter which redistribute. Doesn't even matter if it's anointed. A fire one would do the job better here, but I do not have a fire one currently, so I'm just using this radiation one for right now. Cutsman, this shot Cutsman, I don't really use it a whole lot, but if there's something I need to take a shield off of, I use it with this Cutsman. And this weapon can be swapped in and out for a few different things. I like the Unseen Threat a lot because it's extremely good single target damage for badasses and anointed enemies that are still left alive. Another good choice is the Nighthawkin. For my skill tree, I'm running the same level 57 build I was using before Mayhem 10 dropped. Just pretty high damage, good all around, and does everything pretty good. I'm running Sentinel and Barrier to complement the redistributor. Guardian skills, you're going to want to get as many as you can. They do help out a lot. And then modifiers. For my modifiers, I'm running with Big Kick Energy, Healy Avenger, Chain Gang, and Holy Crit. You don't need to run with these exact modifiers, but these are pretty good modifiers. Another really good bottom modifier that I like to use is the one where you don't go down in a fight for your life. You just instantly die. Now with these modifiers, you're obviously going to be doing a lot more with crit damage, so you're going to want to be critting the enemy. Another modifier I do like to use a lot is the one that will give them bigger heads, which will make them easier to crit. I do have one of the modifiers. I do have the one at the heart, so I have to be shooting those hearts very frequently. But as you can see, even with the redistributor, if I'm getting crits, I kill the enemies fairly quickly. I don't feel like messing with the ones up top there. Another thing I should note is that event is going on right now. I'm not sure if the event's going to be infinite yet because it hasn't dropped with the update yet, but there is an event currently going on right now that will make it so you get more loot with friends. So I suggest you to get at least 2 people farming this together. If you can get all 4, that will be best. Gotta get Josie up here. Being quite annoying. I don't know why she's even able to spawn up there. And there we go, the Unseen Threat just deleted her. Sadly, we won't be able to see that loot up there. I don't think there is a way. Oh, maybe there is. We got a OPQ with the healing pool. All right, keep going. Enemy spawn over here. Redistributor does a very good job of keeping your action skills up as long as you are running Seeing Dead. We have some anointed enemies. Gotta take those hearts out. Alright. These hardened badasses tend to be the hardest to take out, in my opinion. Anointed as well. This is where my unseen threat comes into play. Lob works pretty well as well. Even though we have 50% damage going down, the lob does insane damage. Come on. Where'd he go? Oh, he died up there. That'll work. Pick up these enemies. He got the full heal because I didn't break the heart quick enough. Get this unseen threat ready. Those crits in. Switch to the lob and finish him off. Bam, there you go. Break the anointed guy. Ooh, there's an SMG. That's a hyper focus. Action skills active, 200% damage. We also got a 10-gallon over here and a destructo spinner. Now imagine that like 4 times more loot. That's what happens when you have 4 people in here. It's great. So much loot. There's a cutsman there too, as you saw. Redistributor does the job greatly. As I said, the fire one would be great, as you can notice, because there's mostly just flesh enemies here. Even if you don't have a good anointed fire one, I think just a Mayhem 10 fire redistributor would do amazing here. Obviously, you couldn't take out the hardened guys very easily, but there's a corrosive crossroad with shock ASC. I would look for a good one of them too. They're not the best gun in the game, but I mean, they're fun to use. Not very good for Zane. I think they're more of an Amara gun. Single targets, just take them out with that unseen threat. And my barrier ran out. That's unfortunate. Just try to keep our sentinel up at least. But topped off, got it back quick enough to where it wasn't a problem. This is around the area where I finished this last section here, and I normally go do the cartel. If you want to just farm SMGs, I would say just maybe save and quit and run through it again. There is another area you can go through, but I just go about this far. Because then you get a sloth in the farm too. And you can get an It's Piss to drop. Or a nice Snowdrift Victory Rush. Because he drops the Victory Rushes. There we go. Look at all those SMGs dropping. Night Hawking. Did we finish this area? I think we did. Boom. There you go. That was the whole SMG farm. As you saw, I got around like 15 SMGs or something in that little area. You could keep proceeding forward, but as I said, I would either go do the cartel at this point. I didn't get the 30 this time, but when you're playing with people, you get 30. I guess playing solo, it's good to go through all the way until you get 30. You could just go back to the beginning, save, quit, just run it again. And luckily, the Mayhem modifiers will always stay there, and you'll get your SMGs pretty quickly. As you can see, I already got my God Roll Shot Cutsman. I just need to find my God Roll Corrosive. That'll do it for today's video. If you enjoyed it, please hit that thumbs up button. If you guys have any questions for me, please make sure to leave them in the comments section down below. I will try to answer all of them. Have a wonderful day. I'll see you in the next video. Spikes out.